I'm nice right now.
Today I'm going to show you a few different applications for Web 2.0 tools. The first one I'm going to show you is iBooks Author, and there's a few different options, but this can be used for administrators, teachers, or students. It gives you the ability to create your own book and even publish it for iPad or computer use. It has a few good applications that really have strengths to this site, is that you can really pull in any kind of text that you want. You can put in shapes, text boxes, tables, charts. You can make it very interactive by adding questions for students. To test them, you can add media as far as pictures, video, and music even. You really can make this book your own, and it is really an application that presents, you can bring in Word, you can bring in PowerPoint, all the things that you would normally be able to do in just one application. It combines all of those into one simple thing where you can publish a book of your own or share it with your class and create your own textbooks or how-to manuals for your staff if you're an administrator. So I'm going to show you a few different ways of using it. I've already started one, but there are templates that you can choose from if you want to start your own already. This is the cover of my book. I can edit any of the text throughout the entire book. This is just stuff I've currently typed in. You can change the color, any layout, just as your normal toolbar up here. You can add in video. So I've added in a little clip already. And then you can have your table of contents over to the side. It shows out the pages, the different chapters. You can show in exactly what you have on each chapter. You can add a glossary. Your glossary is searchable, and you can drag in related terms. So if there's something that you want your students to know, you can add all of this to your glossary. You can even search when you drag in related terms, or you can find a term in your book. So your students can have all of that accessibility to search whatever they want. So when you go into the chapters, you can create your own chapters. So you really can move the text wherever you want it, and it's just such a simple way to create your own book that is going to be able to be published or shared with your class, or your students can share it with each other, or they can even, those students that really want to get involved in writing, have the opportunity to do it right here. So you can create your own sections. When you go up to the Inspector tab, it gives you all the tools that you would really need to edit your book. All the publishing tools. You can type in whatever you want. You can change the languages. It gives you so many options. You can change the layout. Over here you can require a password, so if you'd want just your students opening your book that you've written just for your class, you can hand out that password to them, and they would be the only people that would be able to see it once you've published it. So you have all the different layout tools. You can place in objects, you can move them around your text. You've got your editing tools for your text, editing tools for your graphics. You can put in different pictures and measurements. You can put in tables like a chart from a spreadsheet if you're putting in numbers. You can add graphs. You can even hyperlink things. So if you're wanting to hyperlink the how-to section, you can create your own hyperlinks that then could take them to a website or someplace else that you're wanting to direct them. You can change the layout as well. So you've got a ton of different options. You can add text boxes wherever you want. You can add in shapes. So if you want to add in something right here for a student to direct them in some direction, you can. As I said before, you can add in your tables, different charts, whatever you want. The widgets are my favorite section because you can add in questions. You can add in a keynote presentation. You can add in popovers over pictures. You can even add scroll bars or you can really make it as interactive as you want to make it. So it's a great application to use. There's so many uses for it. If I wanted to put in a presentation of me teaching this course, I could. The media tab up here in the right corner allows you to upload books, music, video, and pictures to your book. Make it as interactive as you want. Students could use this for portfolio use. They can upload all their documents at the end of the year and put them directly into their book, and then add in terms and other things that they're wanting to post as well. There are a few downsides to this, that you do have to be a Mac user or have an Apple device to use this app. When you preview it, you use it from your computer or from your iPad, but your iPad has to be up to date with the current version of everything. Another challenge is if you don't have internet or an Apple device of some kind, you cannot use this application. So those are both really big challenges. You have to have internet to be able to publish the books, but you can save the books. So if you want, you can send them via email, or you can make the PDF version of it. But to preview it, a downfall is when you preview, you have to upload, you have to plug in your iPad to be able to view it. The last section I want to show you is where you can upload your own documents. Right here I uploaded my paper, my discussion board post from last night, and right here is where you can do hyperlinks to whatever you want. So I made a hyperlink here of just my titles. But I've also hyperlinked my references, so it's a great way to double check your references for your students, for your admin, for you as a teacher, whichever way you want to do it. As I said before, iBooks Author is much like a Word document, but it's also like any PowerPoint presentation, but it brings everything to the forefront. So it's different than other applications because not all applications, even the other storybooks like Storyteller, do not allow you to actually publish your books to a source that you could actually become a published author like this one. The next web tool that I'm going to show you is Pocket. It is an easy application that can be used on any device, any Mac device, and it allows you to basically bookmark things that you may see on the internet or things from your desktop, to keep it all in one place. So especially when you're working on projects and you're wanting to pull information from lots of different sources, this is a great place to save it to for working documents. So students that are working on projects in your classroom could be saving from multiple different places, whether it be on their school computer, whether it be from an iPad or wherever. They can save it to their Pocket and it can go where they go. So they can log into this from any place and all of their things are saved directly from here. So you have a few different options of where you can save items. You can save articles, you can upload them from your browser, or you can share them from an iPad, an iPhone, email. You can also use Android things with applications with this Web 2.0 tool, but you also have the ability of doing videos. You can save images, and there's so many different ways. So all of these different ways are how you can save things to your clipboard, basically, of Pocket. They go where you go, so it's a great thing for administrators, for teachers, for students, to really pull everything you would need together for a simple project. A few of the challenges that you might face with this is that you still have to have internet to be able to use it. You have to have a device of some kind to be able to use this, but You might also run into a challenge of your school district not giving you access to be able to use it. I've had a little bit of an issue with my work computer being able to let me save things to this. But it is really awesome that you can pull this up. This is what one of the things I had saved was our activities from this week on our wiki page. You can edit the text, make it different sizes, but then you also can add tags. So if I'm working on a project and I want to pull something from this site, I can add a tag to this page, but then I can also share it. I can share it with a friend via email, I can put it on Twitter, Facebook, I can make a buffer for it, and I can even send it to my Evernote so that I have all my notes in one section as well. You can open it in a different browser, or you can even copy the link so that you can use it in your reference page. So as far as the great things that it can do so much for you, and it has very few limitations other than you can upgrade to a better version of it, and you may have trouble accessing it from certain places. Pocket is similar to your clipboard that comes on your computer or your phone to save different things too. It's similar to Notes, but it's just different enough that it gives you the options to share and to save multiple things that you may not have been able to save before. The third and final app that I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you it on my computer, and I'm going to show you the mobile version of it so that it's easier to see. So I'm going to show you Evernote. Evernote is a great way to keep everything in one place as well, but this can be used for teachers, it can be used for administrators or students as well, because it's great to have everything that you need on the go, just like Pocket that gives you the applications to actually pull things that you need to save. Well, this is allowing you to take the notes, you can organize notebooks, you can have maps, you can upload documents, you can save pictures, but from the mobile app version, you have where you can do text and you can type a note in, or you can do a camera view, and the camera view allows you to take pictures of business cards, which is what I've shown right here. I took a picture on my phone and I'm able to actually edit it, and it picked up the word insurance in there. I didn't upload that one. Some of these pictures you can upload directly. You can upload a document and you can edit it directly from your computer. But if you're needing something on the go for you to be able to keep it with you just as a reminder, you can make lists on here. You can set reminders for yourself to notify. Then you can take photos, you can tag your photos that you have in your on your phone or your mobile device, and then you can also create shortcuts. The shortcuts is a great option that it can go directly to my document that I'm showing you on my computer to upload everything, and this is what it looks like in a bigger version on my computer. But you really can use it on your computer. You can create different notebooks that you can access from your mobile device. I like to use it on my computer just because it's easier for me to see, and especially for this presentation. But then you can share everything. So if you want to upgrade to the better, more expensive version, you can. So you do have to have internet. That's a challenge. You do have to have access to internet on your mobile device as well, and you can share things with other people, but it is published out there. Once you've shared it, it is shared until you no longer want to share it and you have to pull it down. This is a great way for students to take notes in class, especially when they need to take a picture of something. They can edit that and put it right in, but they can do it from their mobile device. And so if they're using iPads in your classroom or some kind of mobile device, it's really easy for them to have everything in one place. And you as an administrator or a teacher can do the same thing. It really works well for our generation that's on the go 24. This is unlike any other note taker because you can add pictures, you can add documents, full documents, and add notes wherever you need them. Hope you had fun. Good luck sharing.